because of you. Because of you. Oh, oh yeah.
What are you doing?
Sorry, I tried on Whoopsie Rabbit.
Well, put Whoopsie Rabbit down and come to bed. Thump you in a minute, Eric.
No, no, no. I don't want you to go to sleep.
Ooh.
No, it's Jacko. He's done something incredible.
That's not in one of his own shirts, has he?
No. He's just gone off to propose.
What? Who to?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
Well, he didn't say.
Didn't you ask him?
Look, he caught me unawares. We were talking about football, then all of a sudden he said he was going to propose and shot off.
Oh, I could kill him.
I thought you'd always wanted him to get married.
Well, not without telling me who to first. I'm his sister. And I could kill you too.
What have I done?
Well, I won't get any sleep now, will I? You might have waited till the morning.
Jean, if I'd waited till the morning, you'd have blamed me for not waking you up to tell you tonight.
Well, either way, I'm going to have to lie here wondering who Jacko's proposing to.
Well, you don't have to just lie there. You could be more gainfully occupied.
Well, you're the one with your clothes on.
Give me a moment, my dear. It's one of your children, that is.
Well, you're the one with your clothes on.
What are you doing here?
Avon calling.
Do you know it's 1:30 in the morning?
We're on a sales drive. Sandra, I want to talk to you.
What about?
Well, it's personal.
Well, I didn't think you'd come round to talk about the weather. What sort of personal?
The sort of personal that I can't talk to you through a crack in the door about.
Oh, well, you better come up then.
Nice nighty.
Don't stop.
Now, you see, it's all right for him. He's got the football world at his feet. He's earning a fortune. But one day, Sandra, baby Maradona's going to turn round and say, "What did you do in the World Cup, Daddy?" And he'd have to say, "I put the first goal in with my hand." Well, that's lovely, isn't it? Mind you, he might not care.
Jacko?
See, he should have took the leaf out of Rodney Marsh's book. Not Rodney Marsh the footballer, I mean Rodney Marsh the Australian wicketkeeper. I saw him, Sandra, on the telly. Now, I think it was a test match. The batsman was on his way back to the pavilion when Rodney called him back. Now, that's what you call sportsmanship. Makes you think, doesn't it?
No, it doesn't. What are you talking about?
Well, I'm talking about what you become, how you end up, right and wrong.
But why wake me up in the middle of the night to talk about it?
Because it involves you.
Oh?
Take Jekyll and Hyde.
I don't think I like the sound of this.
Now, there was a bloke who had a choice. Take the potion or not.
Well, he'd have been better off if he hadn't.
He didn't go all airy in the book, you know.
Didn't he?
Nah.
Jacko, what are you talking about?
He could. See, he could have found out that the other side of him was nicer instead of nastier.
I suppose so. Wouldn't have made such a good story, though.
Nah. Then there's Abraham Lincoln.
Now, he was naturally hairy.
Yeah, but did he set out to become President of the United States?
I don't know.
See, I don't think he did.
Well, I feel a lot better for knowing that.
There's Toulouse-Lautrec.
Another hairy one.
Yeah? Did he set out to become a painter?
Did you? Well, perhaps he didn't either.
Mozart knew. Mozart knew from when he was so high.
You mean he really wanted to be a painter?
Of course not. He knew from the first day his mum and dad bought him his first little toy piano that he wanted to become a composer.
This is getting like Trivial Pursuits. Jacko, why are we talking about all these famous people?
We're not.
You could have fooled me.
Sandra, I'm talking about me.
You're not telling me you want to become a composer?
I'm talking about changing.
Into what?
A married man. Oh, right, I'm finished with talking about it.
Huh?
I'm proposing.
What?
Will you?
Will I what?
Marry me. Good Lord, I couldn't make it any plainer. Will you?
Oh, Jacko. Of course I will.
Oh, that's all right then. Thanks very much.
That's all right. Would you like a cup of coffee? I said, would you like a cup of coffee?
Oh, well, if we're going to get married, I suppose...
A cup of coffee in a cup.
No, thanks, no. I'm sorry I disturbed you so late.
Oh, that's all right. It was worth it.
You won't be leaving the firm now, eh?
Well, being married to you wouldn't be all that convenient, would it? With me living in Newcastle and you living down here.
You could commute.
I better ring me mum and dad.
They're about 4 hours behind up there, aren't they?
Of course, I've never met your mum and dad.
Oh, they're like you.
Why?
Well, because you're very moral.
Sounds like a criticism coming from you.
Can Eric be best man?
Oh, yeah. I'd like to be married in a church.
Yeah, of course, yeah. If the vicar will let me in.
I need bridesmaids.
Yeah, now who do I know?
I'll find them.
I feel funny.
So do I.
Perhaps we better lie down.
See you in the morning.
All right, Sandra. Look, I'd just like to thank you officially for accepting my proposal.
Not at all. Thanks for asking.
That's all right. Ta-ra then.
What's this? Union meeting?
Ah, in a way, yes, Lionel. Can we have a word?
I don't feel generous today.
It's not about money.
All right. Better come in then. You've all got silly grins on your face.
There's a reason for that, Mr. Bainbridge. Jacko and I are going to get married.
I'm raving mad, Sandra.
Oh!
You know what he's like.
He's a pet.
I should take him down to vets, have him seen to.
Will you give me away, Lionel?
Well, nobody bloody buy you, would they?
Look here, may I point out that congratulations are in order, Mr. Bainbridge?
What's it got to do with you? Come to think of it, what you doing in here anyway?
I'm the best man.
Best man? Dear, oh dear. Talk about Bertram Mills.
Well, there's no need to get over emotional, Lionel. You'll have us all in tears in a minute.
Rather you than me, Sandra.
I'll second that.
We'd like you to come to the wedding, Mr. Bainbridge.
Of course you would.
Well, unless you'd like to perform the ceremony here and now. I mean, we are all lined up, aren't we?
Even if I was empowered, I wouldn't. I couldn't walk around the rest of my life knowing I'd lumbered a nice girl like Sandra.
Do you really think I'm nice, Mr. Bainbridge?
Of course I do, dear.
Can I keep my job then?
Of course you can. Poor little mite.
Do you think I'm nice, Lionel?
No.
Will you be buying us a drink, Lionel? I mean, you are part of the family nearly, aren't you?
I wouldn't be in your family.
One of you in mine.
What?
Nothing.
All right. I'll push the boat out. Pub, lunchtime.
Here, why don't you ask Veronica along? She'd like that.
It is not your place to even imagine what my wife would like or not like.
Well, would she?
Probably.
Well, ask her then.
All right, I will. I just hope, Sandra, that he treats you with the same decorum and respect with which I endow my Veronica.
I don't think Jacko could ever be like you, Mr. Bainbridge.
No, maybe not. You do your best, you hear?
Yes, Lionel.
Mr. Bainbridge,
What are you in about now?
you never pushed the boat out when I got married, did you?
Yeah, I don't push the boat out for painters.
Unless they're like a son to him.
You, a son of mine? I'll kill myself. I repeat, I do not push boats out for painters. Push boats out for members of my office staff.
I'm the only member you've got.
Lionel's no fool.
I'm not mean, if that's what you're implying.
I see what Mr. Bainbridge is saying. That he may only be pushing the boat out once, but when he does it with immense style.
You got me up to a T there, Sandra.
I mean, how many bosses would settle for nothing less than champagne?
You listen to her.
We did.
Right, champagne it is. I'll pick Veronica up, meet you in the pub at 1 o'clock. In the meantime, do you think we could all do some work?
Yes, Lionel.
Go on, clear all.
Nice one, Sandra. I thought you played the champagne card beautifully.
It must be the company I keep.
Here, I've just had a thought. Does Lionel know his little girl's working behind the bar?
He hasn't mentioned it.
Still, medical science can do wonders these days, can't it?
Anyway, Larry, as it was... Where's Larry gone?
He left.
He wouldn't leave with only half his beer drunk. What happened?
He threw an empty crisp packet on the floor.
And you told him to pick it up?
Yes, of course.
Now look here, Leslie, this is a pub, this is, and it's a man's inalienable right to chuck crisp packets on the floor if he wants to.
And dog ends?
Yes.
And steel beer mats?
Of course.
All the traditional values, in other words.
Yes! This is an institution, this is, and he should stop trying to run it like a stately home.
You're the one with delusions of grandeur.
I'm only trying to better myself.
Yes, well, I don't need to.
I couldn't believe their ears when I said champagne, of course. But you see, with me... Leslie,
Good gracious. Hello, Daddy.
I want a word with you, Elmo Putney. How dare you hijack my daughter?
I didn't. She applied of her own accord.
Oh, don't be ridiculous. This little girl was educated in Paris. She's an old Sorbonnette.
Don't shout, Daddy. It's just a job, and I did apply for it.
See?
I've got bills to pay.
And you took a job to pay them?
Yes.
Well done, Leslie.
It's degrading. A daughter of mine working in a dump like this.
Well, you brought your wife for a drink.
And it's not a dump. I had continental tables outside on a pavement last
Well, where
week.
are they now, then?
Well, a lorry got them. They were noticed, as I was. I'm in a brewery magazine, I am. I'm an article.
Yes, well, I'm not an article, so please don't discuss me as though I were. I'm working here, and that's all there is to say.
Good for you. Do you like it?
No, I hate it.
Even better for you.
What bravery. That is the Bainbridge blood coming out, that is. I'll tell you this, Elmo Putney. If any harm befalls this little girl, you get splattered.
Splattered? You couldn't splatter a soft-boiled egg.
No, no. Do you want to fight? Prove
Oh,
it.
God.
I'll have one if you want one.
How boring.
In here or in the alley. Makes no odds to me.
Makes no odds to me.
Choose your spot, then.
No, you choose your spot.
Hold my coat, Veronica.
You're going right over that bar, you are.
Oh, yeah, and you're going straight through that wall.
Go on, then, put one there.
No, you put one there. Just try it. Go on.
In the morning.
No.
That saved your bacon. Bottle of champagne, please.
No, that saved your bacon. Sweet or dry?
And don't you forget it. Dry.
And don't you forget it. How many glasses?
Let's all forget it. 5 glasses.
All right. No need to lose your temper.
I'm so happy for the both
Oh,
of you.
thank you very much,
Veronica.
Mrs. Bainbridge.
It's finally come to his senses, Mrs. Bainbridge, and he's only 52.
He was a long youth, wasn't he, Jacko?
Oh, I had some lovely moments, so...
I'm pleased to hear it.
Oh, not that they're over, I don't mean that.
That was well timed.
Here we are, then. Good as my word.
You're a prince, Lionel.
Not to say a king. Well, as best man, I suppose it behoves me to say a few words.
Who bought the drink?
I know.
You go ahead, Mr. Bainbridge. I'm sure you're much more verbose than I am.
Oh, well, thank you very much. Now then, to my secretary, Sandra, and to my
Best mate.
and to you, Jacko, a long and happy marriage period.
Thank you, Elmo.
Where did you and Mrs. Bainbridge. Meet Mr. Bainbridge.
I knocked her over on Clapham Common.
What, on purpose?
No! I was dirt tracking on my bike.
Not easy on a penny farthing.
You can laugh. We had to make our own entertainment in those days.
What? Knocking girls over on your bike?
It was his mother's, actually. A big block stand-up job with a basket on the handlebars.
It wasn't my mother's bike. It's a racing bike. 8 gears, a really light frame. And we have a water bottle on the front.
I saw the face.
I didn't make a face.
Does it come as a bit of a shock to you, love?
Couldn't care less what Jacko does. He's just a somebody as far as I'm concerned.
He's a somebody who got under your skin more than anybody else ever did.
That's utter rubbish.
It's a shame.
What is?
He'd have been very good for you, Jacko.
Now, that is nonsense. No, he's filtered down to his right level. The little girl in the office.
As opposed to the barmaid.
That was unnecessary.
Oh, don't be so catty, Leslie. Wish him well.
Oh, I do.
You may not believe this, love, but I am on your side. I just hope that one day you find a really nice bloke.
Like Daddy, you mean?
I love you too.
Oh, hello, Sandra.
Hello. Your dad's not in.
But that's all right. I came to see you.
Oh, yes. Why?
To congratulate you. I'm really very pleased for both of you.
Oh, thank you very much. To tell you the truth, I didn't think you would be.
Why ever not?
Well, you were sweet on Jacko once yourself.
More the other way round, actually.
Oh.
You've played your cards well.
I wasn't aware I was playing anything.
Oh, come off it. We all know the not until we're married one.
Oh, do we?
Anyway, it's all ancient history. Many congratulations.
Thank you.
Funny, though.
All right. I'll buy it. What is?
That I know what you're about to find out. I hope you're not too disappointed.
Now, why should I be disappointed?
Just ask yourself this. Why is Jacko going to such pains to project himself as a modern Casanova?
I've often wondered what a sour grape actually looked like.
You don't have to like me to hear what I'm saying.
I don't have to believe you either.
No, you're quite right.
But why should I take any notice of what you say? Now you've had your little paddle, you just want to poison the water.
I quite agree, that's how it must seem. Come to think of it, there's no reason why you should believe a word I'm saying.
I don't.
Good. Bye. There we are.
Thank you. You fancy a roll-up?
What did you say?
I said, do you fancy a roll-up?
How dare you?
What's this? What's this?
She hit me.
Why?
You made an obscene suggestion.
I've got a sock full of sand down here.
All I said was, did you want a roll-up? Oh, blimey, if you can't offer a person a fag anymore in this country, well, you can stick your drink, and stick your pub, and stick your barmaid. I should have stayed on the Algarve. I was happy there.
That's another one!
Oh, I didn't think he meant that sort of roll-up. Anyway, what does it matter?
What does it matter? Look around you. You're emptying the place. I employed you to pull the customers in, but they're leaving in droves. You won't wear a decent dress that gives them something to look at, and worst of all, you're giving yourself airs and graces above the station of the pub.
That's not even English.
I know what I mean. Now you watch your step or I'll...
Or what?
Or I'll sack you.
You can't do that. I've got bills to pay.
And I've got a pub to run.
When you said come out for a cocktail, I didn't think we'd end up here.
Somebody's got to keep an eye on our child. Look at her. She's lost weight.
Since lunchtime.
Hello, Angel. How are you? How are you?
I'm trying.
There's an atmosphere in your voice.
No, really, Daddy, it's all right. I'm fine.
There you are, Lionel. She's fine.
She's not. This got anything to do with you?
You start on me and you're going right over that bar.
You talk to me like that, you go straight through that wall.
Oh, not again. Elmo, be a good bloke. Just lose yourself for a minute, will you?
Well, that saved your bacon.
Now, come on, Angel. Tell Daddy what's the matter.
No, it's all right. My problems are my problems now. When I left home, I said I'd stand on my own feet, and that's what I intend to do. Even if it is harder than I thought it would be.
Good for you, Leslie.
Oh, for goodness sake, Veronica, can't you see this child is crying inside?
Oh, Lionel, come on.
Well, she is. Look, Angel, if it's money...
No, that's just what I mustn't do. I have to succeed by my own efforts.
By her own efforts.
Well, survive anyway. It's just that things get on top of me sometimes working in a place like this.
Right, that's it. Now, this is me talking now. This is your father. You are coming home to live with Mummy and me.
That's not what she asked, Lionel.
Shut up!
No, Mummy's right. It's not fair.
I'm not listening. Come on.
No, I mustn't.
Oh, now, come on, Angel. You've enough.
Oh, Daddy.
Oh. Come on, Angel. Daddy's taking you home. Out of the way, Veronica. I haven't given you a carry for ages, have I? Not since you were my little tiny angel.
To be honest, Veronica, I'm not sorry to see her go.
I can understand that.
Was you going with them?
No, I think I'll just wait till they notice I'm not there.
Oh, I'll close at 11 tonight.
That won't be long enough.
Well, they say the way to a man's heart's through his stomach. You've arrived, Sandra.
I didn't have to go to the Sorbonne to learn how to do it either.
Now. Right, custard.
Oh, I'm not very good at custard.
Oh, don't worry about that. I shall be dealing with that. Do you like it thick?
Yeah.
Good. Because the way I make it, the test is you hold the bowl upside down and none falls out. We'll be living here then.
Oh, I hope not. I was rather hoping for a 15-bedroom Georgian mansion in Buckinghamshire.
Right, I'll pop down this weekend and get us a couple.
Tom.
Right then. That's the food and the accommodation taken care of. Now all we got to worry about is how we kill the time in the evenings. There must be something we can do.
I sincerely hope so. Jacko?
Hmm?
No, nothing.
Now, I hate that. What?
Well, I was just thinking.
Thinking what?
You're all right, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm fine, thank you.
I mean, if you weren't all right, you would tell me, wouldn't you? You're that kind of bloke. You would tell me, I know you would.
Tell you what?
If you weren't all right.
Will you always be worrying excessively about my health?
Not your health so much as, well, your capabilities.
Do you mean what I think you mean?
I think I must do because you look offended.
Well, blimey, wouldn't anybody be?
Yes, I suppose so.
What put that in your head then?
Sheer stupidity. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm sorry too. Because it forces me to do something that goes right against the grain.
What?
Remove any lingering doubts you may have by sacrificing myself before my wedding night.
Well, that's what he said. No, I'll be honest with you, Leslie. I didn't really expect them to invite you.
I hope not. I hope the three of us become very good friends.
Leslie.
You found me.
See Auntie Gloria. Hello, Gloria.
Jean.
You look,
Oh, thanks. I was a bit worried in case people might have felt I'd overdone myself.
Oh, no.
You're in?
Hello, Pumpkin. I'm doing fine, one.
He's like that all the time.
Is he?
Are you sure you can't wait?
Come on, then.
Now, look here, Giles. I think you ought to know now that weddings make me go all funny.
Do you mean our sort of funny, Pumpkin?
Yeah. I do. Oh!
Good show.
Joke.
Oh, look how nice they've made it out.
I'm saying that is not an apology. I didn't even hear what you mumbled.
Well, I did, and it was. Now, it's about time you apologise.
I'll apologise when I hear a proper apology.
I'm not apologising twice for your
It
once.
won't be twice, because an inaudible apology can't count as an apology.
Who says
I
so?
says so.
You and whose army?
Jean, could you?
Hello, Steve. Thanks for coming.
Oh, good luck, mate. I want to cheer up. Nobody actually does any physical violence, do you?
No. Hello, Mum. How are you? How's Lester then, Steve?
They need a striker badly.
Well, he's not here, is he? Really, give me, Mum, you know. Hello, how are you? Mwah. This is it, mate. You all right?
Away, pet.
Welcome. Come this way.
Do you want to know something? Oh, I think I've made a terrible mistake.
Because of you.
Tony Selby and Robert Lindsay are with us tomorrow at 8:30 for Get Some In. And there's more comedy later tonight at 10:30 as we join Jasper Carrot.
Because of you. Oh, oh.